Okay, it's 5:30. We're going to call this meeting to order.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So Daryl will be absent. Cindy will be late, for the record. You know what, why don't we go ahead then and to comments of from the public, since we have some people who want to speak. Just make sure you turn the microphone on and state your name and your address, please.
Hi, Jessica Smith, 13 Perkins Road. Would you like us to talk during public comment? We're all here for the same
Yeah,
agenda
it's
item.
public comment now. We're doing that first. So
Okay, but-
absolutely.
Is this for the before and after?
Yeah, we're all
Yes.
here for the same thing.
So doesn't that come under before and after?
Well, but they can also speak in comments from the public
Okay.
to speak on what's on the agenda. Yeah.
Okay, I am just because I was at the last meeting and there were some questions that I wasn't able to answer at that time. I just wanted to just comment that the fuel bill that was discussed that hadn't been paid yet, it was provided this evening and we're prepared to pay. So that'll resolve that issue that was discussed last time. Okay, thank you.
Well, there you have it. So are you just getting the bill now, though? Okay.
I did get something in the email and he said that they were gonna get together.
An official invoice.
And let me know if I'm cutting in and out, okay?
Okay.
And TMI, I'm getting new hearing aids tomorrow. So, yes, as Amanda just stated, so I did have Lisa go back and review my numbers and she came out to the same number. And we told Amanda that we would get her an itemized invoice of the slips and an overall invoice statement of which you guys have here currently. And I think honestly, it came to a surprise to me, I'm sure to you, concerning the heat. It came to a surprise of all of us, but I have pulled the last several years of the contract and it all says the same thing. So, you know, on one hand, congratulations, good news, right? On the other hand, the town of Mechanic Falls thanks you for stepping up to the plate and taking care of it. And I guess I'm kind of stalling. That's all that I have to add on
Okay.
onto that.
I wouldn't be opposed to cutting some slack or, do a few payments, not everything at once. It's up to the before and after school program, what they feel comfortable with.
I've got my board members here, so I mean, I've got the money in the bank, so I just didn't get it paid for and,
Okay.
once they get the bill moving forward, I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, so is that what the issue was, though, that it wasn't billed? Like, did you not receive bills?
We've never the bill there for the
There was a general impression here that heat was not that them paying for the heat was not a part of the contract. So it's been an oversight
Okay.
on the administrative side here at the town office for several years.
Okay.
And it was just quite honestly, Amanda and I are both ticking through the contract and we both see heat. And it was like this revelation. Where'd that come from?
Okay. So maybe we should discuss if this is going to be something, would you like the bills as they come? It sounds like you had found several tickets.
Yeah, so she has all the information that
Okay.
she had requested. And so if us, you know, she says she's comfortable paying it, and forgive me, but I'm comfortable in taking her money.
Oh, for sure. I'm talking about in the future though, because it looks like
Yes,
there
how
was
do we move
5
forward?
deliveries.
Yeah.
And maybe it would be better for you to know, like, as they come in, a better, so if you can make some, you can budget it and, I mean, you just
Yeah.
want to be fair. So yeah, I mean, if you have the money for this, and then obviously it starts in December, in November, if that's
How do we go about making sure that Amanda and the board gets the bill when it comes in?
So moving forward, what I'll do, you know, assuming we enter into another contract and all that good stuff, then I will just make sure that Lisa, as we get in the invoices, makes a photocopy. And I don't know, do you come in monthly? I don't know what your normal rhythms have been, but
Yeah, Lisa sends me an email when I have, and it's an electricity bill when I come in.
so we'll just make
Okay.
it part of the new
Part of that
rhythm.
bill.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Part of that check.
okay. Well, I guess with that said, we've kind of covered old business. Would you say? Is there anything that else you want to speak on?
Yeah, so I just put public comments from the public, comments from the council, just ahead of old business, because traditionally that's what you would do.
Okay.
So assuming that we're done with public comments and assuming that there are no counselor comments, then yeah, we can move right into old business in terms of whether or not the council wants to renew the contract. And if you do want to renew the contract, do you want to renew the contract with the same terms or different terms, or, you know, what your comfort level is?
Oh, okay, because this
And
is,
then I'll take care of the nitty gritty.
okay, so 9.1 is actually the contract piece.
Yeah.
as well.
Right. It's
Okay.
because you tabled it at the last
Okay.
meeting. So it comes under old business.
Okay.
Did Ms. Aikman get all of her questions that she had from the last meeting answered?
Yeah, because I think Vic found the previous contracts,
Yes, I did. Yeah.
our lease agreements.
Yeah.
And, you know, I guess my only question would be is if the before and after school program people feel comfortable with the way the lease is now, then I don't have a problem.
I don't either.
Can I just ask a question?
Sure.
Is it
Can you
possible-
just speak in the microphone just so we don't have, sorry, I didn't have you do it, Amanda, because I could
Sorry,
hear.
I was loud enough. Is it possible to have a renewing lease rather than, because we do this every time. Is there an easier way to have the lease just automatically renew in the future? Is that something you would entertain?
I think I'd rather leave it as is because everything, if there are any issues each year, then they can be discussed. So sometimes a kind of an automatic renewal. It's just kind of checks and balances. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, I think,
So do you have any concerns? Do we have any concerns? If there are, then we can talk about them. If not, then
I mean,
Send it
I
through.
guess we could discuss like a multi-year lease, like 2 years or something, if that's what you're thinking about.
Just timing is of concern for us, because the parents with kids enrolled need to know if they're going to be open for the fall, or the rate's going to increase or not, you know,
Okay.
based on the terms and conditions of the lease, everything has to be explained to the families. So just the timing is important. So when this doesn't happen in April's the desired timeframe when we normally do this, and then she can send letters out to the families and everything. So
Okay, so you want to revisit it earlier anyway?
yeah, we can
Add
move
it
it
to
up
the
a
March.
month.
Yeah, make
it
sure it's on
March.
the March agenda every year. Is there
Yeah.
any way
Yeah.
to
I was
do
thinking
that?
even
February.
perhaps even
February.
Feb.
Yeah.
You know, so what I'll do is for whatever reason, I think we're getting feedback here a little bit. Hopefully it's not my ears, but, so what I'll do is on my calendar, I'll just toggle myself a note to put it on the counselor's agenda for next February. Okay. And then if we miss Feb, we have March as a makeup. Okay. And we're you know, that's a good zone anyways, because we're hot and heavy into the budget stuff, so it will work well. Yeah, if that works for you guys, that works for me.
It works better because
Yeah.
we're just visiting it early,
Yeah,
and it'll work better for your schedule and it will.
And if there are questions, it gives you more time to ferret it out, right?
mhm.
Do you need a vote from us then?
So yes, so what I'll need from you guys is a vote to renew the contract for another 12-month period. And then I'll just work it all out with Amanda from there. So I do need an official vote.
Okay.
I make a motion that we renew the contract with the before and after program with the same contract that was used with the last time for the period of 12 months.
And visiting the.
And we will revisit the contract in a year,
In March, no.
in
March.
February of 2023.
I'll second that motion.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Thank you, ladies.
Yes, thank you all for coming.
That wasn't as painful as you thought it was going to be, was it?
You want me to write a check out right now or bring it in the morning? Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a good night, ladies.
Thank you.
Providing we have no new business or ordinances, resolved policies, or licenses, we can move to 12.1 executive session. I would entertain a motion for that.
I make a motion under Title I MRSA, Section 4056C, acquisition of real estate or economic development, that we go into executive session.
I'll second that motion.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Should we,
Oh,
have-
at
Yeah.
6,
should we have said?
5:44. Yes, because we will. There's no votes tonight.
I didn't hear.
There's no votes after. There's no, or is there?
I was just going to say, yeah, so there'll be no voting. The executive session is informational only.
Okay.
And so we will conclude the internet portion of the meeting.
Now, because when we come out of executive session, it will be
Right.
over. We'll
Yeah.
adjourn immediately. Okay.
Correct.
We voted, right?
No,
We did.
we need to vote.
Okay. All those in favor?